Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Tuesday, which means it is time for another episode of Nozz Watches Log Horizon Season 10. So, in the last episode, it was a filler, not filler episode, where we got to see how everybody's hanging out on Valentine's Day, where once a year, this harmless fruit turns into a date rape drug. As is tradition, man. It's just like the real world Valentine's Day. Oh boy, but yeah. So Krusty's still dead. The girl who got him killed has a robot arm now, and flavor text continues to come true and be more and more real and more horrifying. So honestly, I'm honestly, that's honestly the thing that's got me the most interested, like, zoomed the fuck in right now. Just the fact that, like, flavor text is my favorite thing. I can think of a bunch of flavor text from every MMO I've ever played and just be like, oh man, if that was true, that would be nightmares. That would be actual nightmares. And, yeah, I just, it's just got me thinking of my favorite fucking items and stuff. In like MMOs I've played. But let's get in here, and I guess we'll just see what our boys are gonna get up to now that we're done with the filler. In 3, 2, 1, and go. And I know it's probably not filler, but I mean it came across as filler, so it's fine. What the fuck? Wait, so are the NPCs drinking experience potions? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Like, is this in Plant Hueden? Is this what's going on? Or everyone's freaking the fuck out. Oh fuck, Konami's coming back from the China server? Oh jeez. Oh god, oh fuck. She's gonna bring the Uwu virus. So, where the fuck was that? Minami, is that in Plant Hueden's area? What's going on with, like, the XP potions going on? Like, are NPCs drinking that to try and get stronger? Like, what's going on? I have no idea. But, but yeah, like, fucking, like, flavor text, man, is on some shit. Like, fucking, like, it's not such a massive thing in Star Wars, but, like, there's some that where I'm just like, oh man, if that was real, like, you can buy the mask of Darth Nihilus and wear it, like, as a fucking, like, transmog. Those of you that don't know Star Wars, the Mask of Darth Nihilus is a mask that contains the soul of Darth Nihilus, a force entity that devours the souls of entire planets. And it's implied that if you wear his mask, he takes over your body and uses you as a meat puppet, while devouring your soul. No, but wear it, kids! It's a fun little fucking... It's a fun little thing you can wear. It's... Oh, God. I love shit like that, though, you know? Like, just like, oh yeah, no, this thing is horribly awful to fucking use, but it's an MMO, so it doesn't count, fuck it. He calls himself, he's a fucking Ninja Turtle stan. So fucking Nyanta just stole the body of a horse and sent it across the ocean, for fuck's sake. Sissy, how the fuck did, like... Oh, it's not Nyanta. Fuck, why did it sound like Nyanta? Am I going deaf? So has she just... My girl's literally just been traveling the entire fucking planet, huh? What server did she start in if she went to Rome? Like, how are the other continents and countries dealing with this? Like, is America just a big Western? So I can't imagine that the America server isn't just full cowboys and Wild West. There's no way. Wait, so it only came out in... My man's from the American server. My man's wants the pizza. So before the apocalypse happened, could could people just travel to servers like willy-nilly? Oh, that would be a fucking Wait. No, wait. He was an Izumo Knight. So is he a game master or an NPC? What? I'm confused on that one. I still can't believe my man is fucking role-playing as a goddamn Ninja Turtle. My man's out here fucking role-playing a Ninja Turtle. I mean, that looks like a fun new event at the very least. But yeah, like, if he's a player, man, him being on the front cover, man, that must be a legal nightmare. He's only a program. Oh, hey, Leonardo got it right. NPCs don't get rights, don't be silly. Man, I can't believe there's an actual virus happening. Aw, damn. I can't believe Shiro is just invading everyone's fucking mind space. God. Imagine if each of them had a different UI. They're all from different servers, so like their UI is different. Like the American guy's one is like very like fucking robust and like iron and steel and all that. The guy from Europe, it's all stone and like ornate. My man's out here. Legally distinct. No, I'm not a ninja turtle. I'm a hero ninja frog. He became a bureaucrat. Man, I can't wait until she reaches Japan and then she and Akatsuki have to fight over who gets first dibs on his dick. Cancels and combos, yeah, my boy! My boy out here being like, yeah, time to do some fucking tech. It's time for some fucking tech, my boy. So everyone else is stuck doing old content then. Well, shit, that's kinda sucked. So, where is she from? If her master's in Japan, why is she not in Japan? I'm assuming by her dress that she's probably from the French server or something. And yet her master is in Japan? Like, were they doing a long distance dating kind of thing? Did she send him nudes or something? Like, what's going on with that? Okay, nerd. Man, some players get really into their roleplay, huh? Goddamn. Chun Lu. I feel offended that the creator of Log Horizon seems to think that people outside of Japan can't make original characters in video games. Just because I make the same 6 characters each time. Nah. It's fuck. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that. In my brain this whole time I was like, oh man, this is a cool Journey to the West kind of thing. And then I wasn't gonna say anything, because Journey to the West is like the default fucking thing for fucking Eastern storytelling. And then they just do a recreation of a fucking famous Journey to the West illustration on the fucking ad break. Man, fuck you, Log Horizon. Fucking. So we have the horse, but he doesn't turn into a giant murder serpent. Fucking the monk is our girl. Does that mean the Monkey King is the maid? Or is he the who is who? Man, I can't believe the Rockero Wolf Brigade's fucking dead. Well, it's a good thing it's full of NPCs. Time to move on. Man, if only the monk in Journey to the West had tits that big. Yeah, but she's part of the main character's dungeon party though. That means she can't lose. Man, you can tell she spent time outside of the Japanese server because she speaks in really, really bad English. God, she just looks like knockoff Tifa. She's just knockoff Tifa, man. If she says fucking like porpoise blow or some shit like that, I'm out. Why indeed? So he is like an NPC game master kind of thing. So if he dies, does he come back? Okay. Okay. So the Izumo Knights, they are NPCs. They're not like DM kind of GM kind of things. But what happens if they die? Did they follow normal NPC laws or? Yo, what? What the fuck? So her master is just the Japanese guy, like fucking selling gold on the internet, which is why she's in a different fucking country than him. And when the apocalypse happened, and when the apocalypse happened, she developed sapience, and she wants to return to her master. Oh my fucking god. That is the dumbest, and I love it. I love it so much. I mean, Leonardo would bitch and moan for about an hour and then go solve the problem anyway. I feel like that shouldn't be. I feel like there should be a limit on the range of that spell. I don't know, Chief. Oh my. It is just Journey to the West. The horse shapeshifts into a dragon. The horse just shapeshifts into a dragon. Fucking Christ. So I still don't exactly understand what's going on. But you know what? This is some goofy shit. Boss character da. Yo! it's just Tentacle Man! And he bleeds acid. Because of course. Hey, that's Mikey's thing! You sack of garbage, that's Mikey's thing! Cowabunga it is! Oh, yo! She's a weird spider lolly thing! Genius of necromancy! Oh, that's a cool fucking thing. Survivor, so someone's been actively going out and killing the Night Orders then. That's actually kind of neat. Because Survivor implies that, like, he knows, like, no, these fuckers are dead. Man, it's almost as if necromancy is really fucking neat, huh? Maximum Turtle! Well, she went down fairly easy, huh? I mean, with the advent of the apocalypse, they've kind of developed life, so I mean... that kind of rings false with... Yeah. Like, I joke, being like, oh, NPCs don't have rights, but, like, they've kind of... A lot of them have become self-actualized. Not all of them. Some of them are very clearly, like, just kind of... My programming says I do this, beep boop. But, like, there's been a good deal of them that actually do have, like, actualization. Accept their Twitch donations, but do not read their name in chat. Allow them to simp for you. God, imagine if Shiro has to fight Kanami. Because they get her on side with Plant Wade and she's too stupid to fucking do otherwise. Shiro goes to fight them and it's like, oh fuck, my waifu's here! Hooray for war! Oh boy. Alright. Okay. So is there, like, more to Kanami's, like, a little adventure, or was that we just get, like, a little snippet? It seemed like there was a lot of stuff going on there, you know? Because, like, she's been as far as America. So she went... Oh my god, she took the long way. I just realized the dumb bitch took the long way. Holy shit. Like, of all the way, like, there's 3 ways that she could have got to Japan. Like, one of the easiest would be, go up go up from the American server to the Canada server, and then cross back into the American server like through Alaska, go across the ocean into the Russia server, and then just follow the coast. That'd be the easiest. Or you go to the American server, get to California, go to Hawaii, and then keep going. That'd be like it'd require a lot more sailing and probably be very, very boring, but it'd be most direct. The bag of holding. Oh, okay, so the bag of holding quest still exists. Cool. Neat. But we gotta spend time with the shitter squad. Yay! Yeah, my girl she went from America to Europe, down through Rome, through the Middle East, or maybe Africa, probably the Middle East. She might have got lost, I don't know. Into China, across all of China. My god, I think Kanami might actually be stupid. I think she might actually be stupid because she took the literal longest way. Because we've established that the world is a globe still. Like you can see it like on the thing. Oh my god! And the thing is, with the scale being what it originally was, and it's still smaller than the actual Earth at this point. She literally could have probably swam to fucking Hawaii, and then just kept going. Oh man, she's really stupid, huh? She's real dumb. Oh boy, but yeah, like okay, so so yeah, so this whole thing was just kind of like the story, like just I guess there's nothing really going on with Log Horizon at this point. So it's just like, oh yeah, no, here's what's going on in Plant Wayden. They've got a train and they're gonna go do big wars. And also, Shiro's ex-girlfriend is coming to visit, but she's taking the long way around, and she's having an adventure with her friends because it turns out basically every other country is slightly more fucked than Japan. Don't know why we're sticking around in Japan then, when the adventure seems to be elsewhere, but there you go. All right, but we got like some things. So the Izumo Knights are part of a wider organization of knights that guard every server, and the majority of them are dead. That's fun. That's good to know. Like dead, not missing, not gone, not vanished, dead. And these genius guys seem to have some sort of influence on that. That's kind of neat. That's kind of fun. Oh boy, Kanami is a gigantic idiot, and I don't know if that's endearing or not because we kind of already have a couple of idiots. I don't know if we need more. You know, like if you overload the salt, the broth with too many idiots, you kind of taint the whole soup. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Um, the idea of people having overlapped health bars is something that we've seen before, but it kind of got expanded on here, and that's actually kind of neat. It makes you wonder if that's a problem that's going to expand into Japan, and if it does, how that's going to influence all the bullshit that's already going wrong. I kind of wish that we'd seen a little more of the other servers because it seems like so they're in the Chinese server right now, right? Like they showed us a map where they're at, and they're on the the eastern coast of China. Why does it look like generic desert town? Like why does China look like Fallout? Like that's I don't know about that one. Like Japan looks like it got abandoned and overgrown and just kind of, like basically whatever apocalypse happened to destroy a lot of the buildings, and it left a lot of shit intact and everything else kind of just grew back up and became normal. China looks like Fallout, and Fallout is a weird case because it's a fucking world where bombs went off, and it's been 200 plus years, but there's been zero nature reclaiming things. And people are just scraping shit out in the desert wearing rags and looking like fucking homeless people. Like, and then we saw like some of Europe, and the Europe server looks honestly like an idealized modern Europe. So like I really, really want to know like what the fuck is going on in the rest of the world. Like does each server have a different story as to why their homelands are fucked up? Like, did China fucking nuke itself or something? Like what's going on with that? I don't know. That's like there's a lot of world building shit that I really want to know, and like they literally like they've been focusing lately on the on the world building stuff that I care the least about. Like I don't need to know how Bag of Holding is made. I mean, my main character in D&D is an artificer. I can make fucking 6 of those things every day if I want, and I do. Like, you know, it's like I don't know. Like it seems like it's just like a really weird kind of just weird priority, you know? Like that, and that's something that I think Log Horizon does have. It's got weird priorities sometimes. There's stuff that like I want explained or stuff that I want to see, and it seems like the story is leading towards it, and then it'll just be like, "Yep, but here's how a Bag of Holding is made. Here's fucking the adventures of like one character we've been told about and a bunch we don't know anything about having an adventure in China." Like, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, this was a cool episode, and I liked like what we got here. But I feel like these characters, we're not going to see them again for a long fucking time. Like until the end of the season, at the very least. Because like next episode, we're not dealing with these people, so we're not going to get any more of this adventure. So it feels like it's something that like we got too soon. I feel like this should be something that you dedicate like half a season to, you know? Like I don't know. It's really weird. Cuz like on the one hand, interesting. It's cool. We get to see how the rest of the world is doing a little bit. Nice. On the other hand, it's limited to a 22-minute episode, and you have an entire fucking planet to kind of world build a little bit. Yeah, like come on now. Come on, give me a little taste. Give me a little taste. Let me see like fucking what America's turned into. I want to see fucking like a bunch of fucking nerds fucking recreate Tombstone. Like, come on. Like, you know, like oh, God, like, and just especially since like now that we know like the apocalyptic like post-apocalypse shit is not standardized to just like what Japan got. Like I want to know like what the fuck is the rest of this. Yeah, like but yeah, the Leonardo getting Leonardo. I think Leonardo is probably one of my favorite characters from this episode though, just because it's like he had the whole thing of like, oh, there's just an NPC, but and then gets immediately shot down by the fact that like half of his fucking party is technically NPCs. Like, I kind of find that fucking hilarious because like, bear in mind, every time I've said NPCs don't deserve rights, that's a bit, that's a joke. I recognize that the majority of NPCs have some sort of self-actualization now. I'm making fun of the fact that this series is sometimes very inconsistent, shall we say, with it, because there are some characters that's like Lanessia. Yes, she is 110% a self-actualized character. She has dreams, aspirations, and self-awareness. Her dad, same thing. But some of the nobles, some of the people from the end of season 1, like, it does feel like they're just like, hello, yes, I am a background character in your anime, here to be a problem, as the camera goes out of focus. Like, and I don't want to call it a weakness of the writing, because, honestly, giving every single background character self-actualization is fucking impossible and stupid, and you should never do it because it'll take away from the people you actually care about. It's why in D&D, whenever you're making an NPC, give them a little bit of charm, a little bit of self-actualization, a little bit of characterization, but if you don't intend them to stick around, fucking lock them in a closet. I made that mistake. Now in my Star Wars campaign, I've got 2 Twi'lek dancers that I've had to make entire backstories and motivations for, just because my party won't leave them behind. Like, you know, it's one of them things. Oh boy, but yeah, that's the fun thing. But yeah, like I think I overall I do like this episode. I just don't like how it fits into the overall plot yet. If the next few episodes, or like maybe by the end of season 2, like if they're like, aha, and here's things from this episode that if relevant now, like, and they do it well, yes, okay, fine, and I will retroactively like rank this episode higher in the rating of the season as a whole. But my question will always be, why did this episode not immediately follow its payoff? Because I'm going to forget half the shit in this episode based on how action-packed and how cool the rest of the season is. You know what I mean? I don't know. But that's really all I gotta say. So, yeah, good episode all in all. I'm not a giant fan of these big non-sequiturs. Just, like, if you've got nothing to say in the story, skip ahead to when something is happening. Like, that's really what I say. Like, if you want to do a little non-sequitur, like, oh, bonus episode, make it readily apparent how it's going to be relevant in the soon, you know? Like, in a book, you can kind of get away with it, but, because in a book, it's like, oh yeah, back on chapter 3, we had it, but in an anime that comes out weekly, that's harder. Because in a book, you're going to read, like, in, like, the space of a few hours. But, yeah, sorry, I was going to wrap it up. But, yeah, so, yeah, good episode. It's good, it's fun, but in a vacuum, it's good. But, like, as a part of the greater series, I don't know about, I don't know. But let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments. Whether you like this episode, you dislike this episode, or you want to bring up something that just, because that happens sometimes. That does happen sometimes. Yeah, like, you know, you liked it, you disliked it, you think I'm a big stupid idiot, I don't know. As always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, hit the share button down below, share on the Facebook and the Twitter and the fucking bug your friends. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description. And there's also on the end card, we listed all the people that help keep the channel alive and help get me eating food. So boy, do I like food. And yeah, and there's also some other goodies in there as well, but those are all on the Patreon page. So yeah. So I'll see you in the next video, but most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and I will see you a rune.